What is the meaning behind the title of your book? To tell the truth and shame the devil.
It means exactly what it says. When you tell the truth, you do shame the devil. The devil is built up on lies and evil thoughts. My grandmother used to say that saying to us all the time when she thought we were lying, you know. And there were a few devils that crossed my path through my lifetime, and that happened to be one that crossed my son's path on August 9th. And with telling his story and my story, I wanted to shame all the devils and be completely honest, because I have no secrets. It was important for everybody to know about Michael's life before August 9th. I wanted them to know how he lived, where he came from, his personality, his characteristics, and also his struggle with some of his health issues and his learning issues, and that he did try and he did persevere through a lot of those things. But throughout my life, I did not want my kids to see my weaknesses, only my strengths. And Michael's death has made me weak and strong at the same time. And I needed to let the world know how I also persevered through some of my trials and some of the devils that crossed my path. Michael was my first child, and he was a dog lover. He was very artistic. He was a big brother. He was the first grandchild. So he was loved all the way around. And it's so ironic that it was so many people at the hospital when I had Michael. It was like a celebration. And when he died, there was, once again, so many people around. And I find that ironic, that he was celebrated on both ends. What I've learned since my son was killed was that this is a pattern of Ferguson, and it's a practice of their police department. And we're seeing them put more black faces into the police department, but will that necessarily change the pattern of Ferguson? I don't think it will. But I hope people walk away with a better understanding of what type of young lady I was and what type of woman I grew into. The way that I raised Michael. And I want to draw them into the book and kind of put them in that place where they can hear my voice and they can see what was going on around me. And I just want them to have a better understanding and just know that everything you see in the media and what you see on TV is not necessarily true, and that those people were saying things and making up stories, and they knew nothing about me or Michael. Nothing. I was not looking at social media, not watching the news. I was kind of secluded, just in my room. And I'm gonna be honest, when I heard several lies and several fabrications of that day and about my son, which I knew they didn't know him, I knew I had to be his voice. And I had to speak up for him, for the son I raised and the person that I knew, to say that these things can't be true. We all want to know, what can we do? And starting with myself, I'm still trying to figure that out. But I think we could love each other a little more, a lot more, and start valuing life itself in any form that it is. And look past the uniform that people wear and know that everybody's capable of having a bad day. Everybody's capable of making a mistake. But you have to own up to it. You have to be responsible for what you do. And we see a lack of responsibility when it comes to some law enforcement being held accountable for their actions as a person be in whatever mental state of mind they happen to be in at that moment. And we're not seeing that at all. I just hope it gets better. And it doesn't have to happen directly to you. If you're living in these days, it's happening around you. So you should be vocal too. No one should want to live in a world like this. This isn't what the flag stands for. It really is. And I was taught to say the Pledge of Allegiance in grade school. And now I'm learning that that really didn't, it wasn't for me. But why? Why not? I was proud to put the flag on the pole, but I didn't have a full understanding. But now I do.
You still feel proud?
I still feel proud. But there are some changes that has to be made.